Hi guys, Cindy here. Hopefully this is going to be kind of a quick video. This is a Dollar General nail polish haul. I got these on sale, which I went to Dollar General specifically to look for nail polishes. This here I think was $2.50. I haven't tried that kind yet. It's only 12 milliliters, which is 0.4 of an ounce, so not that good of a value. I mean, it's still okay. Now, these here were all typically $2 each, but whenever I checked out, I looked at the ticket, I saw they had some kind of in-store discount, so at 50 cents off each. So I got those for only $1.50 each. So I'm happy with them. And what else did we get? Now, this was not from Dollar General, but I got in some Sculpted square medium nails. You know, I've been wearing a lot of the natural style nails, but after I got the e-nail coutures, I like the shape of them, everything. I thought, well, I wanted some Apres. The 1, 2, 3 Go, they're okay, but for just using polish and stuff, I really don't think they're sturdy enough. Because, like, I wore some last week, and, like, you could really, you know, hold them in and push it down. So they really need to be used with gel and all the other things and not just plain polish. But they're okay. I'll use them. And I really don't know that it's any better of a value than the Apres, except that Apres postage has gone up ridiculous amount. So now these are the Sculpted. I did not make a video on making these because I didn't have time. I made 3 sets of nails this weekend. 2 of them are in the trash. And anyway, so let's get started. We're going to use some of the new stuff. And I've got some little beauty wedges and maybe some foil. Maybe use this. I'm kind of in a yellow mood. I had some yellow started, which they ended up in the trash over the weekend. I didn't like them, but I'm in a yellow mood. So we're going to try to use some yellow and some orange and maybe some glitter. And nothing too fancy because, you know, I don't have that much time. So let's get started. And we might not be able to get the foil on them. Oh, here's also some, let me see. Here's some, I got this last year, I think at Dollar Tree. I don't know if I want to use it or not. It gets real tempting, but then once I get it on, I don't know that I really like it that well. So maybe the little grand girls are going to get these. I'm not sure. So we might just use the new glitter if we use any. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to turn these around and just work on the edge. I'm thinking we're going to have 2 just half nails kind of ombre up, or 3, and then 2 other nails that we'll use with glitter, and we'll just see how that works out. I kind of half have an idea that I want, and this might just be a total fail. I'm going to see if I can see. What can I see? I see this one here. Okay. You have to be careful. You want to be able to see them much. So I'm going to start off with just the bottom half. I think I might be doing this wrong. I'm probably doing this different than I did these here. So anyway, it's okay. And I also saw some Instagram videos with people on grain. They had a little sponge brush. Typically when I try to do it, I was putting polish on the sponge and sponging it out. So we're going to see how this works. I probably should have done it that way. We'll do it the way I usually do it. This this kind of left a little bit of a edge where the polish ended. So we're going to do it the way I normally do it. Although, for starting off, that did okay. Let's go ahead and do this other one too. The first layer turned out pretty good. A lot of times the first layer will be super light, but this kind of started off good for a first layer. Okay, so let's do this one here. Be careful, I don't want to get it on the counter. I've been in a yellow mood. I did some of that Sinful Colors yellow this weekend and then put some foil on it, but I just was too plain. And then I did not wear long nails over the weekend because I was having to do something yesterday. And it was people I had not seen in a long, long, long time. And I just was not up to a whole bunch of comments about how long the nails were. And even with that, I still had a few comments. I mean, they wasn't, that bad, but these are just medium nails. They're not even long. And people thought they were long. So if I'd worn the extra long, which I'm going to make a video on, I got those in, people would have really thought they were long. So this is how I normally do it. I put polish on the sponge. And I think that, it was okay starting it off this way. It seems like I got a little bit more yellow on there right off the bat. But I wouldn't want to do every coat that way. Typically takes about 3 coats. And then when we get done, we'll do the orange. We might do some orange with the yellow. I don't have any blue. I've got blue, but not this brand. The blue that I've got is kind of a light blue, and I could use it, but I'd want something a little brighter, not the pastel neon. So I just put more polish on the sponge, and we're going to tap out some more. Now, I'm not going to wear these tonight. I'm probably going to wear these ones I have on another day. Unless, of course, I finish these and they're just so beautiful. We just can't wait. Now, that's always a possibility, Okay, let's do another layer, and then hopefully that will be bright enough, and we will think about doing the orange and yellow. And I probably should have started the orange yellow sooner if I'm going to do it this method, but maybe not. It might be okay. They'll just be kind of jelly-y. Typically, you paint the whole nail one color, and then you use the sponge for the adjacent color, but you kind of use one strip of the other one. Okay, well, I think that looks dark enough. Maybe not. Let's do one more just to be on the safe side, so we'll have full coverage whenever we do it. And this is just to do nails with me. This is not a tutorial. If it was a tutorial, I'd have it all lined out and all said exactly what we were doing, and there'd be no oh, let's do it this way, let's do it that way. We're just doing nails, nail arts. Oh, I got an email from the Apres company because I'm on their mailing list, and they've got some French pre-made French coming out. They did not give any details. All they had was a picture, and they said you could pre-order on May the 20th. So I'm excited about that, because that would be something like that I could wear to work if I didn't have time to mess with any nails. But I wanted some nails, and I could put them on, because I like French. I just can't do the small line and stuff. I do have like the Apres base color nails, but I'm really, you know, those are still kind of plain. So I don't typically wear those. I probably shouldn't have spent the money on them, but I did. So it's just the way it is. I only bought, I'd already had the stilettos at the time. I was sort of in a stiletto mood. But I only really bought extra was the coffin, you know. I might get more use out of them in the fall, but the colors are kind of dark, you know. It'd be something like you could just put some foil on and go. So. Okay, so now the thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to take some scissors and cut this top off so we can start with a fresh. These 4 scissors, I cut glue with it. I need to throw them away and get some more. And then I can't get them open. So, I don't know how about this. I need to cut it again. I was looking in the camera and talking instead of worrying about the cutting. So, let's do this. Hopefully this is good enough. If it's not, I've got plenty of other sponges. Okay? Put that in the trash. Okay. I don't know. I tell you what, let's just grab a new sponge. I think I've cut that super crooked. So that's what we're going to do. Let's do it. I'll save that in case we need it. But okay, so the next one, we're going to do yellow and orange. And I'm thinking maybe orange tips. And we're going to use this orange that we bought. We could use pink or purple too, but I'm wanting to match the foils. And I'm kind of in an orange mood. Now the name of this is What's Up? I don't know if you can see it. And the name of this yellow was, or is, Hooray. And I got these at Dollar General for $1.50. But, you know, by the time you guys get them, they might be back up to $2. So, let's just do it my way that I like to do it. Since I haven't, we'll do half of it yellow and half of it orange. Since I didn't do them first, and we're kind of doing it different. We're doing similar but different, the way I like to do it. Well, I don't ombre that much because it's kind of a pain, but this should be okay. So we're going to do orange at the top and yellow at the bottom. And we're going to, and we could have, goofed that up, didn't I? It's probably okay. I went sideways instead of, that's better. So that's what we're going to do on these 2 nails. And we might, since there's only 4 nails going to be like this, before, we might be able to get all 4 nails out of it before refueling. So, and they're kind of little nails. It's the pinky and the pointer. So it's not like the big thumb. So the first layer is pretty light this way. So we're probably going to have to do more layers since we didn't start it off. But I was afraid it would not dry good. Okay. Put some more on here. And then the orange. Since we started off with, we're going to do this one. Let it get a little darker. Here we go. we are. Try the other one. But I like the shape of these. You know, I was sort of on that natural kick for a while, and didn't even give Sculpted really a chance unless the nails just came that way and they wasn't Apres. And but I like the Sculpted. They kind of feel good, especially this one finger. It looks like what I done. Well, we may very well end up changing these tonight because I've got stuff on it, but I'm sure it'll come off. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. This is a lazy man's ombre. This is better for me than having to deal with a special brush and all that other good stuff. Okay. But anyway, whenever I put these on, I will take a thumbnail, so it might be a day or two. And I think I would like to do one more coat, at least, to get them a little bit darker. And then while that's drying, we will work on the glue for the foil. Let's do the other one first. Give this a chance to dry for a minute. Okay, we've done our version of ombre. And the little half ones are about dry now. So let's go ahead and get some nail glue. I'm just using my trusty handy dandy air dry nail glue here. And so we can just chit chat while that's drying. Hopefully it won't take very long. I'll do the thin coats. And the foil we're going to use is foil I have never used before. I mean, I've definitely used some out of here because you see, looks like one's missing. And I don't know if I got mad and threw it away or if I actually used it. I've never really used that much of any particular one. So it could have been that I used some of it and got frustrated and decided it wasn't any good and threw the roll away. This foil came with a Marquette kit that came with some glue. This nail that we're making is similar to what I've got on in the fact that it's got foil on 3 fingers. Although we're doing the ombre, and then we can make a decision if we want to put glitter on these other 2 nails. And by glitter, I have this new glitter that I bought, which says Believe Gel Effect, which I could use this or I could use some of my glitter like this. Or, did I put it up? I had some more glitter out. I must have put it up that was kind of orangey. If we do it, it's probably going to be, we'll just stick with all LA Colors glitters. We can do this glitter. It's $1 glitter. Here's some $2 glitter. that mermaid. We could do that. We can think about it. Or we can just top coat it. It all depends. Let me go get my little silicone pencil. It's just right here to help me press that down. And while we're drawing that, I'm going to go get the natural nails or the nail coutures because it looks like this is going to dry a couple more and we can kind of look at them, okay? Okay, I'm back. I didn't get the naturals out. I thought it was going to take too long. But these that I'm showing you, I picked those off Amazon. And that's what I was going to wear this weekend. But after, I think I might have done 2 sets that I threw away. I got kind of frustrated. And then I decided, well, I just did not want the comments about the extra long nails. I mean, if people was going to comment about these little short things being long, you know they would that. So these come from Amazon, and some of them had like a 1-star review, but this had several types, so it could have been a different kite. But I went ahead and risked it. I think it was $20 or $19.99 or something like that. And they say XL square, and when I held them up to my Apres and my nail coutures, they were maybe an 1/8 of an inch longer. As long as we're waiting on this to dry, we can look at these nails. Now this is a size 0, and typically you'll wear a size 0 on a thumb, and so people complained about them being extra big and they just swallowed their fingers, but I have kind of a big hand and they did not really swallow mine. I probably, instead of wearing a 0, I would probably wear a 1 in this, but I could wear a 0 if I had to. It would just be kind of big. So they are a little bit bigger, but I was okay with it because I don't use all 10 sizes anyway. And they say soft, soak off, full cover tips. And so other than me doing a few nails and throwing them away, or 2 sets. So was it 0? This looks like this is a size 5, and so I probably would have had it on this finger. And so you can see how much longer it is than a medium. And as far as the curve, I don't know if you would consider this sculpted or natural. It's got a little bit of a curve. So, anyway, we'll be doing another video with them, maybe next week. My thing is, like, I kind of want to do them at the night so I can sleep in them and they do better. And I'm so tired on Friday night that, you know, I didn't get around to it. Okay, so that's almost dry. So we're going to do that. But first, let's see if we can get this orange off my fingers. I got a couple of coats out the door on here, so let's see if they still kind of survive. I did my friend's nails over the weekend, and I took her polish off her nails, which next time I'm going to take my own polish remover instead of using hers. So it seems like it's coming off and not really hurting my polish much. So I'm happy about that. So I won't have to change tonight. Which I'm all about changing my nails. I just sometimes feel kind of guilty because these little, they cost quite a bit. And you get 10 and I only use half of them because that's all I use. So anyway, this one here looks a little like he had quite a bit more yellow on it. That's okay. That's okay. It'll just look like part of the design. So I kind of, you know, and then the soak off, you know, this is like $3.50, and then if you use like this every time you soak off, and you know, what the preacher's wife says. She did the Mother's Day sermon, Pastor Cindy, And she said, like, if you got money in the bank, but you live in like a pauper, it don't do you no good. So we're just going to try not to waste money, but if we need it for our hobby and to be beautiful, we'll use it. So anyway, this is what I got picked out. So let's see how that works. I've never used this particular design before. So let's give it a try. I'm going to start with the other one because I think I put the glue on first. So, and it looks like I might be able to go up and down on this to get kind of a little bit more variety. Yeah. It's, yeah, it looks like it covered the whole nail. I'm happy about that because these are medium. I do like my Apres. I always, when I get the nail couture, I think, well, these are just as good as the Apres, but they're not. And they're really not any cheaper. So if you can save up and buy enough to get the free shipping, you're better off just getting the Apres. But Couture's got other products, and so like if you wanted to get some foil or some stickers, it looks like I didn't get enough glue on the side of this for the whole thing, but oh well. Because some of the sides here are not sticking, but that's just too bad, isn't it? There we are. Except for that side I didn't get, but that'll be okay. Oh, here's gonna be a pretty patch if I can. Oh, get this little patch here. See, gotta get this whole thing. And I've got plenty of diamonds. I look at pictures on Instagram and try to get ideas and inspiration, and they all have the bling, which I've got plenty of bling, but no more than I do nails. I hadn't got good enough. I hadn't got the time to get good enough at it. And plus, you need to really use the bling gel because, I've messed up nails before by just using the nail glue. And since right now I don't have time to really get good at it. So we want some more in this one. Well, let's see. This is a large nail. Let's go up and down because I'm afraid that this one will be too tall to go sideways. Make it a little bit different. Okay, I'm going to sort it in the middle. So I just got a variety here. I didn't want any missing from the top for sure. Because the top's kind of clear. These are kind of sticking good, even though this is that cheap nail glue, that's not gel. This foil's sticking good. Could have done the foil on the ombre, but we didn't. Too late now. Too lazy now. Let's do the thumb again. Let's do... Okay, so how do we want to do this? We want to get more blue in this one. There we go. We got the blue and the orange and a little bit of yellow at the top. down a little bit more. Yeah, that did good. See? Now then. How do we want to do this one here? Let's do this one. I'm going to do this one long ways too. Just a little of everything in it. They're just all a little different. And as much as I love glitter, I do love glitter, I'm just thinking about just top coating these other so that the different colors can show up pretty good. Although that, I don't know. We'll see. We'll just top coat them all first, then we'll make our decision. I say we. Well, if it was live, yeah, y'all could help me make the decision. Except one, I'd have to have someone here to tell me what the answers were. Y'all be sure and sign up for my Instagram. Whenever I do my nails for work and I wear them, I typically take pictures and I post them. I try not to share them on my Facebook because I'm afraid that people are just bored with me and my nails. But Instagram, I'll put them on my Instagram. So one more, and then that's all. So on this one, how do we want to do that? Let's do a little bit of yellow, a little bit of all. I'm afraid if I just go up and down, it's just going to be all yellow and be kind of boring. So let's do it where and I kind of like the yellow at the top, except that would look exactly like the other one. Let's just do it sideways here. There we go. I don't know if I have any others like that or not. They're kind of a big pattern, and these are kind of short nails. I have some more full that I hadn't even tried yet. You know, when I saw it online, I thought, oh, that is so cool. It'd be like marble or something like that, but I've not been in the mood for that at all. That may be more fall or winter type designs. And we still got our little fish mermaid foils that I have done for myself, but I haven't done any videos on. We can do all that. Alrighty, so there we go with that. Now it's time to decide what we're going to do. How about, for this, let's just, let's swatch this, see how we like this, if we want this on anything. Maybe we can do that on the plain ones. It's got a little bit of all colors in it, pink and blue. Let's do, except I don't know that I want pink and stuff. Let's look at the glitter. I like pink, but the things don't have any pink in it. Or we can just be plain. I think we're just going to do plain and see how that looks. Let me get the top coat. Top coat this real quick. Okay, shut these lids. Maybe we'll use that glitter on something else. If these flowers had had pink in them, I would have, but the pink really stood out, and the foil didn't have any pink. It had a little bit of lavender, but I don't think I used. I might have, but not enough. I do like these. I might soak them off and wear today, but I'd kind of like to get another day's worth out of the ones I'm wearing. And then I can change these maybe tomorrow night and wear them a few days and do another set. I don't know if I'll record another set because typically I'm too tired after work. I'm not, yeah. But anyway, I'm excited about the the Apres coming out with some French tip. I'm curious, are they going to do all the styles like square and round and stiletto and coffin? They showed in the picture someone wearing looked like a set of long coffin. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put one coat up here on here. And then after I get them on my nails, I'll stick them on with the nail glue. And I'll have to be careful. But even being careful, I still always get it on me. And so then after I get them on fingers, I'll put at least one more set of top coat to try to recover from all the nail glue I got. And so it looks like we got most of the yellow off these nails. I need to get some off here. But I'll do that off camera. And I appreciate you guys spending the afternoon with me on a Sunday and doing nails. And as soon as I get them on my hands, I will do a thumbnail. And this is what they look like. I think they're very cute, very pretty, very summery. I can't wait to wear them. I just want to get a little bit more value out of these ones I've got on. Because, you know, like you think you probably spend at least $1 on the nails, a couple of dollars on the nail polish, you know, maybe $1 soaking them off. So I would kind of, maybe, you know, that might be exaggerating. But you probably spend a couple of dollars. And so I'd like a little bit more use out of them. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.